Of being quick to video incidents and being the first to post on social media, it is better to channel such energy into assisting the police in fighting crime by being the first to report to the police all criminal activities happening in your area. Commissioner of Police FCT Command Haruna Garba stated this while parading suspected criminals before journalists. Every domain and circumstance has inherent advantages, so build synergy with host communities and relevant agents of development to upgrade services in every directorate, zonal and state station to the level of modern broadcasting. Director General, Nigerian Television Authority (NTA), Salihu Abdul Hamid Dembus implores management staff of the authority at day 2 of NTA 2023 Management Conference and Retreat. Chairman Abuja Municipal Area Council Christopher Zaka Mekalangu has vowed to reverse contracts of road projects that are not in accordance with standard specifications. The chairman said this at the groundbreaking of 3.6-kilometer Ndako Road under the area council. Deborah Gazaji Micah completes the story. Let's now join this. Nigeria is set to compete and make podium finishes at 2024 Paris Olympic Games after the conclusion of 9th Africa Canoeing Sprint Championship, which held at the Jabi Lake and Park in Abuja. Francisca Bile reports. Video. Thank you. 7. President Tinubu to submit 2024 budget proposal to National Assembly seeks approval of borrowing plan of $8.9 billion. And FCT Police Command parade suspect promises to provide more security in the Federal Capital Territory. Good evening and welcome to NTA Channel 5 News at 7. I am Nguse Kevi. President Bola Tinubu will this Wednesday present to a joint session of the National Assembly the proposed 2024 appropriation bill for consideration and approval. A communication to that effect read by the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, indicates that the President will lay proposed 2024 budget bill by 11 a.m. Meanwhile, President Tinubu is seeking the approval of the Senate for the abridged 2022 to 2024 external borrowing rolling plan of $8.69 billion and 100 million euros. The amounts are to be deployed to address huge infrastructure deficits for the development of the country. In the meantime, President Bola Tinubu will on Wednesday depart Abuja for Dubai, United Arab Emirates, to attend the COP28 Climate Summit, also known as the 28th United Nations Conference. The President will deliver a national statement highlighting Nigeria's stance on various thematic issues, including renewable energy and climate financing. The Nigerian delegation to COP28 will actively explore establishing new and deeper bilateral partnerships to implement Nigeria's energy transition. Article 6 projects internationally transferred mitigation outcomes, technology transfer, capacity building, and methane mitigation. While in Dubai, President Tinubu will actively participate in key sideline events, which will further support the advancement of his vowed commitment to aggressively attract foreign direct investment for enhanced wealth creation and revenue expansion in the country. The president, who will be accompanied by senior government officials, is expected to return to Abuja at the conclusion of the summit. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has appealed to the newly appointed Executive Director, Finance and Administration of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Alabo Boma Iyaye, to change the narrative at the Commission by engaging on major infrastructure projects that will directly impact the lives of the Niger Delta people. The minister made the appeal when he received members from the African nationality who paid him a thank you visit at his residence in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Onoze Yakubu tells us more.
It was the creme de la creme from the Okrika nationality of Rivers State who came to say thank you to the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike for facilitating the appointment of one of their sons into the board of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC.
Us love.
FCT Minister Nyesom Wike commends the Okrika people for the visit and advised the Executive Director of Finance and Administration of the NDDC, Boma Iyaye, to, as a matter of priority, embark on critical projects like the Borokri-Okrika Bridge, which will connect the Niger Delta areas with the upland in Port Harcourt, and not to give attention to less important projects as obtainable in the past at the NDDC. He urges him to bring his wealth of experience to bear as people have lost hope in NDDC, which he must rekindle in line with President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda.
As Executive Director of NDDC, you must do it. Go come back hungry, but make sure that project is done. You will have put your name in the Guinness Book of Records.
The Executive Director of Finance and Administration Niger Delta Development Commission, Boma Iyaye, promises to change the narratives, disclosing that the funds for the Borokri-Okrika Bridge project have been provided, while the process for the commencement of the infrastructure has kick-started. He appreciated the FCT minister for giving them the opportunity to visit him.
This will link the Okrika communities to the mainland Port Harcourt. So that is a very big project, not only for the beneficiaries, but also for the commission, because it will change what it used to be. This is one project that will change the narrative in the Niger Delta.
Gift was presented to the minister as a way of appreciating his benevolence for the Okrika nationality.
God bless you, sir.
Instead of being quick to video incidents and being the first to post on social media, it is better to channel such energy into assisting the police in fighting crime by being the first to report to the police all criminal activities happening in your area. Commissioner of Police FCT Command Haruna Garba stated this while parading suspected criminals before journalists. Ramatu Abdullahi reports.
A total of 43 suspects were paraded. Among them is one homicide case involving Abraham Aliyu, who allegedly killed Mrs. Uzuma Zidai at CBN quarters. The suspect was an employee of the deceased working with her in her water factory. It happened that the suspect destroyed a water pipe and the deceased decided to seize his salary to effect the repairs of the damaged property, which angered the suspect, and he hit the woman with an iron rod, resulting in her instant death.
So started on with out of frustration and anger, and now carried iron rod and hits her, and that's why she dies.
There were also cases of 11 one-chance suspects, including a woman operating with a 5-man gang.
I do it for 1 year before I born. I stop. I can't start again.
Similarly, 3 stolen vehicles were recovered by the command, in which one Mustafa Muhammad and Ibrahim Yakubu hired a Toyota Hilux from a travel and logistics company to defraud a customer in Niger Republic.
On getting to Niger, the suspect told their customer that they intend to sell the same Hilux they hired to him for 4 million naira without the knowledge of either the company or the driver. The suspect, after collecting the whole sums of money, asked the driver to zoom off with the vehicle. In an attempt to flee from the area, the buyer obstructed them and called the attention of the Niger police, that's gendarme.
Other cases include 11 one-chance suspects, 1 cultist, and 30 ammunition recovered, among others. The police enjoin citizens to work together with the command to rid the city of criminal elements. Ramatu Abdullahi, ATA News.
Every domain and circumstance has inherent advantages, so build synergy with host communities and relevant agents of development to upgrade services in every directorate, zonal and state stations to the level of modern broadcasting. Director, Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Salihu Abdul Hamid Dembo, implores management staff of the authority at Day 2 of NTA 2023 Management Conference and Retreat. Joseph Osen reports.
The first day of this year's NTA Management Conference had intensive interactions with media experts on strategies that will sustain NTA on top of the media space. On day 2, top ranks of the organization search deep to appraise self. Much successes are recorded with upgrading of production facilities to high definition, provision of modern equipment, and training resulting to improved output. But the Director General of NTA, Salihu Abdul Hamid Dembos, wants the substations to up their games and replicate same.
Of the establishment of those stations in those states and also at the senatorial levels will be defeated because they need to be communicated in a language that they will understand. They need to also participate as stakeholders.
The take-home is to fill the pulse of host communities and producing programs that benefit them to attract their commitment to NTA stations across the country.
It may not really be the problem of the people outside, but what am I supposed to do that I'm not doing? Am I not listening enough? The things I think we're going to look into.
It's seen as one of the leading centers of this banditry as a result of drug abuse, unemployment, lack of proper moral upbringing and rest. Therefore, our focus will now serve as a program to educate the youth.
We must have a strong presence online so that especially we carry the youth along.
We must continue to provide very good platform for Nigerians to give the government feedback.
The 2023 NTA Management Conference rounds up with a communique to serve as